Okay guys, in today's video we're going to show you the best new meta on the Donut SMP. It uses bone blocks and it crafted into bone meal. So let's get to building. So first what you got to do is you have to have an area. It has to be pretty long, just like mine. And the first step, you have to have a hole like this, which is 16 blocks long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I have a 16 block hole long. You want to make ice here. Okay, so once you've done that, sorry for the quick intro. You need to have, I'm just going to do the intro now. You need to have tough, no, you don't need to have tough. You have to have, like a 64 by 32 area. It gives you at least 20 million per hour. It's pretty good for mid game. If you have like 5 bill though, I wouldn't recommend it. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, let's start building. So as I said, you have to have 16 block of ice, just like this. It doesn't matter which ice. Packed ice is cheap. You can order that. I recommend getting 2 stacks. Anyway, let's go. So what you want to do is you want to place crafters. Crafters so you have it facing towards the ice. And you want to make another layer. You want to make it like at least 4 blocks away from the edge. I made a little mistake, but that's okay. I can fix it. Anyway, now that we've done that, you want to do it on the other side as well. So just like this. Make sure all of them are facing this way. And also, before you do anything else, you have to make them all one slot. Just one slot. That's the only thing you can make them. You can't make them anything else. If you make them anything else, that's really bad. Your farm could get stuck. Okay, so if you get a stack, it should all fit very well. Just like this. And now, what you want to do is you want to get your redstone repeaters. You want to get, let's see. You want to get 32 of them. So, repeater stack. Okay, so for me, they're 90k. That's okay. We just have to afford 90k. It's not that bad. And then you want to place any block behind it. It doesn't matter. You can make it decorative if I want, but I don't really want to make it decorative. It's a farm. I want to make money. I don't really want to lose money. Okay, so it should look like this. And there should be a block below this. So that's covering that. And then you want to get your repeaters. And then you just want to... make your redstone repeaters. Just like this. Oh. Okay. So it should look like this. You can have it like that. And then you want to do it the same with the other side. Okay, so it should look like this. Now what you want to have is you want to have a clear space to put the redstone through. So if I can buy some redstone, that'd be nice. Okay, I bought some redstone. So now what you want to do is you want to get your redstone dust. No, you want to get your deep slate, and you want to make a perfectly long thing like this. It can't be bumpy or it won't work. Okay, so just like that, and you want to do it with the other side as well. Oh wait, that's not all. Okay, so you want to do it exactly like that. So it should look like this. And once it looks like that, you want to place redstone behind it. So it should all be connecting into these repeaters. Make sure not to miss the repeaters or it won't work. And then you want to make sure to connect them both. Put the redstone a little bit further away just so the water doesn't ruin it. Okay, so it should look like this now. It should be connected that way, this way, not that way. You have to have a little bit of space this way. So maybe like 16 blocks this way, just like I have. And once you've done that, you want to get your redstone. You want to place that way. Put that like that. You want to get a comparator. Take us like 5k each. You want to get a lever. It should be activating all of them. If it's not, you did something wrong. Oh wait, yeah, I did do something wrong. You have to have it, you have to have a few extra blocks here. You have to have a redstone dust, a repeater, and another redstone dust. So it should be activating all of them. So redstone dust, repeater, redstone dust. But your repeater and your redstone dust has to be where it's activating or it won't work. So like redstone dust, repeater, and redstone dust. So it should be activating all of them now. And if you put that there and that there, it should be automatically doing all of them. Don't know why it's not for me. What? What did I do wrong? Oh. Okay, so there's another way to power it all. What you want to do is you want to get your redstone blocks. Get about 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. And then you want to place them here. Oh, sorry, they're on the floor. I thought I lost them for a sec. You want to keep those blocks. You want to place it here. It should be activating all of them. If it is, that's great. It's working. Okay, so now you want to dig behind it. And you want to... If you have space behind it, you can just place behind it. I'm digging behind it because I don't have space. You want to get a sticky piston. Make sure it's a sticky piston. And you want to get your redstone dust. Where's my redstone dust? Where did I leave it? Oh, I dropped it on the floor. Okay, so you want to get your redstone dust. And you want to go behind the piston. You want to make a little tunnel all the way to the end. Well, I don't, but you can if you have the same space as me. Exactly. I wouldn't really think you would. So I'm going to make a little tunnel all the way to the end. Just like this. And here you have to have it 2 blocks. Because just like that. You want to place a repeater behind your piston. You want to make it go like that. So it has to be like that. And it has to go into that. And then you want to run it over here. You want to place a repeater somewhere here. And it should go into here. And you have to disconnect that. Don't connect that. That's bad. And now it's over here. You want to make the system again. So it should be like this. I placed the repeater in the wrong spot. Okay, so now that this is doing it, it should be all crafting and it should be all working. You also want to do the same with the other side. It's tricky. Okay, so now that you've done that, it should look like this. I'm just going to tell you what it should look like, and I'm going to give you a little reminder on how to do it, just in case you got it wrong. Okay, so right now, don't want it connected to that bit. You don't want it connected to there. I'll just connect it to there, for example. You want it to connect it anywhere except there. Don't connect it there. You can connect it anywhere else. Okay, so let me just give you a reminder. You can skip. If you don't want this. So all these should be powering. You can see if it's powering here, and you can see if the redstone doesn't run out. If that's going over there, just like that, that's perfect. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. Okay, so if that's working, you want to check if this one's working as well. If it is, it should be the same as this side. They should be both going into the redstone. It should be connecting and disconnecting, just like this one is. And it should be connected to this redstone source, so you can turn it on and off. So it should work just like that. And then you want to get your 16 glass. Has to be 16, can't be anything less. And then you want to put it just like this. It has to be 18 glass. Okay, so I have 18 glass now. So you have to place it there, and coming over here, just here. You want to go to the end. You want to get your water. How much is ice? I just want normal ice. Normal ice is 60k. I just want to get water, so I'll just get water. You'll need a few buckets of water for this. And you'll need to get your glow licher. I think that's how it's called. You can just search up glow lich and it'll come up. You can either get that, or you can get signs. Signs are cheaper. Signs are more budget. I'm just going to get that. And then you want to get your water. And you just want to keep doing this until the end, which is the end. So at the end, you want to place a sign, just like that. So it's rowing into here. So it should be looking like this. Okay, so now you want to get your hoppers. You want to place your hoppers just like this, facing down into the crafter. You should at least have a stack. A stack is all you need. And just be careful, make sure none are connecting to each other, or one won't get filled and it won't break fully, but it will just start to be very slow. You should have the perfect amount of hoppers for this, because there's a stack and it's 16 wide. So just like this. So these ones should be going down, and these ones should be connecting into each other until this one. This one should be going down at the end, but these ones should be connecting to each other. Okay, so now that you've done that, you want to get your ice. You want to put it around here, just like this. Oh wait, silly me. You want to get your ice, you want to put it around here. So it looks like that. And you want to put it around there again. Just so it looks like that. And then you want to get your, you can use any block, but I'm just going to use glass, because it's easy to use. and you can see through it just in case anything's going wrong. And you want to put any block of your choice in the middle. It doesn't necessarily have to be glass, I'm just putting it glass. Okay, so it should look like this now. Exactly like that. And now you want to place any block here, so it goes around like that. I'm gonna get some more glass, because why not? To be honest, I recommend putting iron bars in here. Iron bars. But they're quite a lot of money, so I wouldn't say so. I mean, I would say so, that's why I'm saying it. Okay, so you put iron bars in the middle. You get your water. You want to start your water here, and you're going to place a sign there. So it goes around until here. You want to place another sign. You want to get your water. You want to go around like that again. You want to get some more water, which is a mistake I made. I didn't really get enough water. And then you want to get a sign there. And then you want to come around to the ice again and go around here. And then you want to put another sign there. And then you want to go another piece of water. It should stop right there. But you want to put a sign there. And then you want to get another piece of water. And you want to put it just there. So it should keep on going around no matter what. If you have too many to overflow it, which you probably will. It should be going around just like this if you drop it right. So if you want to remind yourself, drop facing this way. So it should be dropping facing this way, and you can stand here while dropping it. So that's it for the storage system. No, not storage system. The dropping system and the farm. Which, so now this should all work. If you put some bones in here, it will dispense out here. But, I'm just gonna, you have to make these all one slot. Just one slot. So it will work. Anyway, I'm gonna skip the time when I put it to one slot because it's gonna take like 5 minutes. So I'll see you when I've put it all to one slot. put it in that barrel. Why can all letting me end the recording? Okay, so sorry I couldn't really end the recording. Anyway, I've put it all in here. You should have a few left. Don't think that's wrong. You should have a few left. And this should be all filled. So once you've done that, it should look like this. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. What you need to do is you want to have redstone, whatever block, barrel, comparator, glass, shulker box, dispenser facing up, this with the face facing that way, that facing down, that facing into there, this is facing down, this is facing into there, the face is facing over there, the piston's face is facing over there, the barrel doesn't matter which face, and you should have 2 rubbers down here. Okay, so once you've done that, you want to connect the 2 pieces now, which you're going to need some packed ice, you're going to need some signs, you're going to need some water, you're going to need some more water, you're going to need some soul sand, just like maybe 1 piece, and you're going to need a little bit of glass, maybe like 8 glass. I'm just going to buy some from here. Okay, so I got my, I think that's probably enough. And now that you've done that, you want to, actually no, you probably need some more glass, like a lot more glass, maybe like 16 more. I just got the worst deal ever. So now what you want to do is you want to put your glass going this way. Make sure it's like going there. And then you want to put ice in the ground. If ice is not in the ground, it will go really slowly and your farm will slow down. You'll wonder why. And you have to put ice down here. Okay, so now that you've done that, you want to place another water bucket there. It's okay, just as long as you didn't build this in the ground. It shouldn't ruin anything. Oh. If you delete glass, if you have enough for silk touch, get silk touch. I mean, yeah, just get silk touch. There isn't really much to it. You just need silk touch if you want to build this. I mean, you don't need silk touch. You can just have it. But if you don't have it, you're going to waste a little bit of money while breaking the glass. I'm just going to build a little bit of an elevator here. So you should run out of glass when you go here. Don't put a glass there. It'll ruin it. I mean, it won't ruin it fully, you know. Edge glass. I'm just going to get some more glass, just in case. Actually, no. I'm being a bit stupid. We do need to make that like this. So you want to replace this with ice. You want to go bridge over here, sorry. You want to place your glass just like this. And then you want to go over here. You want to place glass like this. So it should be covering up this. Just like that. Just like this. Just like that. Just like this. Just like that. Just like this. And soul sand there. Glass covering there. Glass there. Signs. I don't know where the signs are yet. One sec. I'm going to place that there. And you want to place this going this way. Into there. So that should be going into there. That should be right. That should be going into there. You want to place 2 blocks of your choice. Like that. You want to place more water. Like this. You want to go up here. You want to place a sign there. Wait, no. Put a block and then a sign. Just like this. A block, a sign. So, and another sign here. So, is it going upwards? No, it's not going upwards. We need another bit of water. Okay. H water. Water. That should be going that way. And if you dig a little bit this way, you should remove that water there. So it looks like that. And then you want to dig a little bit this way. You want to put the ice here. It really doesn't matter which blocks you put here. I'm just going to put some ice because it goes faster with ice. So I'm just going to go like this. You want to place like this. And then like this. And then from here, it should be going around into there. So you want to place 2 blocks of your choice. You want to place some water here. Should be going around. So it should be going around, then in. So that should be how it's going. And if it is not a bubble column, yeah. Okay, it seems to be a bubble column now. Is it a bubble column? Yes, it's a bubble column. Okay, so now that you've done that, you just want to fill everything up. You just want to fill everything up, everything you can fill up. And so you want to go up here. You can build some stairs, you can use ender pearls, do whatever you want. You want to go to the sign that says drop facing this way. You want to order bone blocks. I'm going to order bone block. Bone block. I'm going to order like 1,000 of them. For 487,000. My bone block order is now complete. Face this way. And then I'm just going to drop my... This is just an example. I'm going to use this farm for 10 minutes and see how much it makes me. This was only with 1,000 bone blocks, by the way. You can scale this up to 1 million bone blocks. It might lag your game a little bit, but it's worth it, yeah? It's worth it, you know? Okay, so now this should be putting bone meal over here. And it should be going into here. I don't know why it's not going into here. You want to place a few extra blocks just like that. Just place a few extra blocks there. Yeah, place extra blocks like this. So it goes on top. You can place glass there. I just don't really have much glass there. It's producing loads of bone meal. It should produce 9,000 bone meal. That goes into a shulker. I think a shulker can fit 9,000 bone meal. Yeah, I think that's right. So a shulker of bone meal will produce a lot of money. So I spent 200k on this order, and we should have some more. No, we should have some you know, we should have more. I'm just gonna wait and see if I get more. I'm gonna skip until I find more shulkers of the bone meal. So I will tell you how much we get. Okay, so it's been about 1 minute, just 1 minute, and it has made 3 shulkers of bone meal. 3 shulkers! That is even more that we've done before. And, okay, well, we've just made a lot of profit. And this farm is very good, so, I don't really know what to say, other than this farm is good. This farm is pretty good. It works very well. Yeah. It gives, if I do the calculations, I've been standing here for 1 minute, and if you times that by 60, then that is like 100k profit, 1 minute. So that is 60 mil an hour for this tiny weeny farm. You can build this in like half an hour. It's pretty easy. And if you AFK this for half an hour, it will get you a lot of money, like 30 mil if you do it, if you overflow it. So this is really good. You should definitely build this. Anyway, bye.